Malaga Radio.
Freshly squeezed.
The juice on all the daily events along the coast.
With just a little bit of zest.
You're listening to the Malagan Radio Weekly Diary. I'm Carmen.
And I'm Baptiste. And this is episode 29. Nothing moves in August except the nights.
If you've just arrived in Andalucía and you're wondering why the beaches are packed, the shops are closed at lunchtime, and the streets only come alive after dark, this episode is for you.
It's August, the great national holiday month. When the Costa del Sol fills with families from Madrid and Cordova, parking becomes a strategic sport and nightlife stretches all the way to sunrise.
In this week's special spotlight, we explore how the region reimagines time itself in August. Slower days, longer nights, and a rhythm that's all about joy, not urgency. It's not time off, it's time reclaimed.
Then we roll into the week's best events with our 6 themed segments, from village ferias and flamenco shows to beachside DJs, moonlight kayaking, and a little Mejas wine tasting on the side.
We've also added a quick fire guide in every category. So if you're short on time but want to know what's on, we've got you covered. All the events we mentioned are listed now on malagaradio.net, searchable by date, town, or category. And our travel picks, those are ready to book at Malaga Radio Travel. So grab a cold drink, turn the fan on, and let's dive into the rhythm of the coast this week.
This is the Weekly Diary.
Malaga Radio.
We're listening to the Weekly Diary from Malaga Radio. And if you've landed here in August, you've already felt it. The hate, the hush, that strange sense that everything's paused. But this is no accident.
I thought something was broken the first time I came in August. Lunch after 3, shops shut in the afternoon, and every parking spot marked blue, white, or yellow, like a puzzle I hadn't studied for.
But August in Andalucía isn't a disruption, it's a rhythm, a ritual, a deeply local way of protecting joy, health, and connection. In a month where the sun itself feels like a test. It's not time off, it's time reimagined. And if you're lucky enough to be here, the question is, can you slow down long enough to join it? August days are wide and slow, the kind that ask for patience or surrender. By midday, the heat falls the air like fabric, the cicadas rise, and the streets seem to disappear, one shutter at a time.
The first thing I noticed was the silence. Not silence like peace, silence like waiting. A waiter smiled at me once and said, "Come back at 9." I thought he meant the kitchen. He meant life.
Locals move with precision, shade-seeking routes, errands before 11, lunch by 2, then retreat. Shops reopen later, often until 9 p.m., and the big shopping centers stretch to 10. But restaurants? Some shut for the whole month, especially those popular with foreign residents. Their summer crowds gone north.
Parking too. Blue means you pay, white means you pray, and yellow, you just don't. Even the buses lanes leapfrogging down the coast, headlights flashing to say, another is just behind.
It may look like nothing is happening, but Andalucía is just pausing the daytime to make space for what really matters after dark.
I thought ferias were daytime things, flags, markets, maybe a parade. But then someone told me, don't go until after 10. That's when the real feria begins.
August belongs to the inland towns, places where the afternoon stillness is so deep you'd think no one lives there until night falls and everything changes.
You follow the sound first, drums, cheers, then the sizzle of food. And suddenly the plaza is glowing, the casetas are full, and someone's dancing in sequence with the baby on their hip.
These aren't just parties, they're reunions. Generations come back to their hometowns for 1 week a year, dressed in flamenco, riding horses, sharing laughter that echoes until 3 a.m. The air smells like grilled sardines and sweet anisette. The kids run wild. The abuelos stay up later than you do.
It's messy, beautiful, and very, very loud. But also kind, like they've saved the seat for you, even if you don't speak the language.
In August, inland Andalucía doesn't sleep. It sings. Some nights in August don't need music, just silence, stone, and stars. You sit on a rooftop in Estepona, the sea behind you and flamenco in front of you, not for tourists, but for the soul. A guitarist plays 3 notes and it feels like the night exhales.
I followed a side street once, no idea where I was going, and found myself in a candlelit courtyard with a cellist playing under a fig tree. 10 people sat in silence, wine in hand, as if the moment had asked for permission to exist. And we all said yes.
That's the beauty of August here. The rush disappears. Art happens in arches and alcazabas, in caves and castles. In Nerca, music echoes through stone chambers once carved by water. In Vélez Malaga, the Noche en Vela wraps a whole town in soft light and poetry. Even the Center Pompidou extends its hours, as if the night itself is on display.
And while the culture drifts through moonlight, the beaches are full, not with noise, but with families. Thousands of inland Spanish holidaymakers arrive each August, not to do more, but to do less. They set up umbrellas. They claim the same patch of sand every day. And often they don't move their car for weeks.
This is the annual reset, a time when family becomes the plan, when the sea replaces the schedule. Evenings stretch out with friends in beach bars and local terraces, and the whole month passes like one long, deep breath.
And maybe that's the secret here. Whether it's music or memory or just the sound of waves, August teaches you to listen again.
August evenings don't begin. They unfold slowly, softly, with a change in the air that says, you can come out now. Tables appear on pavements. Lights warm up under awnings. And suddenly, the night smells like garlic, oil, and salt.
I didn't realize dinner could be this late or this relaxed. Tapas that arrive when they feel like it, conversations that drift, a waiter who disappears and then reappears with something perfect.
In Competa, they raise a glass of muscatel wine to the full moon at Noche del Vino. In Nerca, couples and kids walk hand in hand along the balcon after helado. And in towns up and down the coast, people reclaim the night, one shared plate and slow paseo at a time.
It's not flashy, it's not fast, but it's the most human part of the day. No reservations, no urgency, just food, lights, and time.
And always, somewhere nearby, the clink of glasses and the soft swirl of a child's ice cream under a street lamp. Even the active life slows down in August, but it doesn't disappear, it just shifts to the ages of the day. Before the sun rises, or just as it fades, that's when Andalucía moves.
I joined a sunrise paddleboard tour in Nerja. We launched in silence, the cliffs still in shadow, the sea like glass. By the time we stopped to float, the sun had just cleared the horizon and the beach was still asleep behind us.
That's the rhythm here, not rush, but reward. You wake early for the stillness, the light, the space, and in return, you get something unforgettable.
By day, the coast buzzes, not with urgency, but with joy. Inflatable water parks bob just offshore, full of kids in neon vests. Jet skis roar out of marinas like heat-seeking missiles, and parasails float overhead, bold little dots against the sky. You can snorkel around sea caves, spot dolphins off Ben Almadna, or drift through underwater silence on a beginner scuba dive. All of it just there, waiting.
Evenings shift again, this time toward the moon. At El Torcal, guided hikes track the constellations. Further down the coast, full moon kayaking has become a summer ritual. Glowing water, quiet laughter, and the sound of paddles in the dark.
It's not about adrenaline, it's about awe, like the sea and sky are sharing a secret, and you've been invited to hear it.
August doesn't demand you stop, it just asks you to move with intention, to listen, to pause.
And to trust that joy doesn't always arrive loud, sometimes it arrives gently with the tide.
To understand August here is to accept that joy, not urgency, leads. That the hottest month of the year is also the one with the most color, most music, most shared laughter, but you have to meet it on its own terms.
Don't fight the heat. Yeah, don't rush the evening. And if your plans fall apart before noon, maybe that's the point.
This isn't just a place you visit, it's a rhythm you step into. And if you do, even for a week, it will stay with you.
In the rest of this week's diary, we'll follow that rhythm. Night ferias in the hill, live flamenco under the stars, tapas tours, beach clubs, and moonlit hikes.
so stay with us. We've only just turned on the lights.
Malaga Radio.
If you've only seen the Costa del Sol, you might think Andalucia's August is all about the beach. But look inland and look after dark. That's where the true rhythm of the summer lives.
In towns like Coen, Sayalonga, and Ogen, August means one thing, feria. But not the daytime version. These are nighttime celebrations, family reunions that only begin once the sun gives up for the day.
The plaza fills just after 10, first with music, then laughter, then grandparents and toddlers alike. Casitas glow with paper lanterns and plastic fans. Horses parade in the late light. Women in polka dot dresses dance barefoot by midnight.
I expected a festival. I didn't expect everyone to be there. Abuelos and teenagers, couples on benches, old friends clapping along to Sevillanas. It wasn't just an event, it was a return.
That's because August is when people come home. Many families leave the village during the year for work, for studies, for city life. But for Feria Week, they come back to remember who they are, to be together.
It's chaos in the best way. Parking is impossible. Dinner starts at 11. There's a kid asleep in a stroller next to a woman dancing like she's 25 again. And everywhere, joy, familiar, earned, deeply rooted.
It's Andalusian tradition in its purest form, joyful, musical, multi-generational, and never ever rushed. He says, "You're back, so let's celebrate." Taralonga kicks things off with moonlit dancing and a candle-lit procession.
Oken brings the party to the pueblo with late-night concerts and horses in the plaza.
Coinsperia mixes tradition with big-name acts, one for the whole family.
And keep your eye on Cañel de Albaí and Benamargosa, small villages, huge hearts.
Wherever you are inland this week, there's probably a caseta waiting for you. If you're not heading inland this week, but still want a taste of deep tradition, our travel pick takes you through Malaga's oldest taverns on a guided tapas, wine, and flamenco tour. You'll visit historic wine cellars, sample homemade tapas, and finish with a front row seat at one of the best flamenco shows in town. It's the city's version of a feria, shared food, strong flavors, and music that speaks without needing words. Details and bookings at Malaga Travel.
Next up in the diary, we slow it down and turn the lights down low. From candlelit concerts to rooftop galleries, it's time to step into the world of culture and exhibitions.
Malaga Radio.
Let's begin with one of the most exciting nights of the summer. La Noche Viva Fuengirola this Saturday. Shops, galleries, and museums stay open late with live music, flamenco pop-ups, and family shows filling the streets until well past midnight. It's like a mini festival wrapped in a town-wide treasure hunt.
In Malaga, head to the Museo Carmen and Baptiste, where their new exhibition, Postcards from the 80s, takes you on a visual ride through the pop, politics, and color of the Movida era. The gallery opens until 8 p.m. daily, perfect for a pre-dinner wander.
If you want something theatrical under the stars, Candlelight Open Air is hosting a Hans Zimmer symphonic tribute on the terrace of the Russian Museum this Friday night. Bring a light jacket and maybe a tissue. It's powerful stuff.
Meanwhile, in Estepoña, the Orquidario Glass House is doing a night opening for their Sonido y Luz event. Lights ripple through the orchids while a solo violinist plays live. Doors open at 9:30 p.m. and it's limited entry, so book ahead.
And in the hills of Rwanda, the Pueblo Blancos Music Festival kicks off midweek. It's a blend of blues, flamenco, folk, and indie, hosted across Rwanda, Monterrey, and Grazalema. It's something magical about hearing a jazz trio play against an ancient stone backdrop under the moon.
Back in the city, Cagmala has a show called Luz, Culari Vanguardia, pure summer energy, bright forms, and abstract rebellion. Open until 8 every night except Monday and just a few steps from the Harbor Walk. Our quickfire round, don't miss these.
Flamenco Fusion at Museo Interactivo de la Música, Malaga, Friday at 9 p.m. Live painting and body art at Benalmádena Pueblo, Thursday night. Cinema La Fresca, outdoor films in Torres Costa nightly at 10. Jazz a la Manesa, Sunrise Sax at Playa de Burriena, Sunday, 6:30. Gypsy folk concert in the old town of Frigiliana, Saturday from 9 p.m.
All listed now at malagaradio.net, Chester's Culture, go where the music pulls you. This week's travel pick is a cultural time capsule, A full-day guided adventure to the caves of Nerca, followed by strolls through two of Andalucia's most beautiful villages, Frigiliana and Nerca.
The caves are extraordinary, nicknamed the natural cathedral of the Costa del Sol, with giant rock formations and hidden chambers stretching deep underground. After that, you wind through cobbled alleys, whitewashed balconies, and cliffside views in towns that feel frozen in time.
It's a full sensory reset, cool caverns, Moorish rooftops, and time to just breathe. The tour runs from Malaga with pickup included, and it's bookable now at Malaga Travel. Just search popular tours.
From art to appetite, we're heading straight into tapas, mojitos, and all the flavors of August. Food and hospitality is next, and we're serving it under the stars.
Malaga Radio.
Here's something every visitor learns fast. On the Costa del Sol, dinner is not rushed. It's a ritual. Not a grab and go, but a grab a chair, grab some friends, maybe even a guitar, and stay a while.
Those brings long, luminous evenings, and the coast answers with grilled sardines at sunset, chilled vermouth in hand, and that magical scent of garlic and salt shifting across the terrace.
This week, we've got music in Chilling with This, artisan markets with gourmet treats, and even a sunset tasting tour in the hills of Millas. Let's dig in.
Let's start with beachside sound and flavor. Spiler Beach Club in Marbella is doing tapas and DJ Tuesdays with fresh fusion bites served to the sound of Balearic beats, tables right in the sand until midnight. Book ahead if you want a seafront seat.
In Estepona, it's the Sabor a Málaga gourmet market all weekend. Think local olive oils, sweet wines, goat cheese, and jamón from the Montes. It's more than a tasting. It's a reunion of Andalusian producers. Wander through Plaza Antonia Guerrar from late afternoon into the evening.
And here's something different. In Torre del Mar, the helado ritual happens nightly, unofficially. Locals take their post-dinner stroll and queue always patiently for gelato from Dante or La Rosa de los Vientos. It's not about the cone, it's about the calm.
That spirit continues in Benalmádena Pueblo, where Plaza de España turns into a wine tasting patio this Thursday. Live acoustic guitar, regional tapas stalls, and chilled Malaga muscatel under the fairy lights.
Also worth a detour, El Zoco Night Market in Calahonda on Saturday. Not just crafts, this one has food trucks, mojito carts, and even a Lebanese chef doing midnight meze. Bite-sized highlights.
Night prawns on the promenade Fuengirolas Paseo Marítimo, near Restaurante Los Enebros. Pop-up Payaya and Flamenco, Tuesday at Chiringuito El Espeto, Marga East. Ice cream and jazz, Marbella Old Town, nightly near Orange Square. Andalusian Bar BQ Pit Night, Benajavis Gastro Alley, Wednesday. Tomato Tasting Tent, Porto Frigiliana's Summer Fair, Friday evening.
All events are now listed at malagabla.net under food and hospitality. Go hungry.
This week's travel pick is a gem, a private food and wine tasting tour through the whitewashed village of Mijas. You'll meet your guide by the old fountain, explore local taverns, try regional liqueurs, and taste Andalusian bites you've never heard of.
The price includes a private guide, all food and drink, and even a donkey taxi if your appetite gets the better of you. It's personal, it's cultural, and is best done just before sunset. Find it under popular tours on Malaga Radio Travel.
Right, grab your digestivo because the beat's about to drop.
Music and nightlife is next, where August goes loud.
Malaga Radio.
By day, the coast simmers, but by night, it pulses. In August, music isn't just background, it's oxygen. Flamenco hills echo off castle walls, bass lines ripple across rooftops, and tiny pueblos erupt in song under strings of festival lights.
This week, we've got soul in Marbella, spectacle in Fuengirola, and barefoot dancing on the sand. If you came looking for where the night lives, you just found it.
First up, Starlight Marbella, that open-air canyon venue under the stars, is Week's lineup a total classic. The Beach Boys on Monday. Zaz brings French flair on Wednesdays. Santana rose in Friday with his Latin rock fire. and the Cook's headline Saturday. British indie energy meets Costa del Sol breeze.
At the other end of the coast, Mar Nostrum Frangella is just as big. Thursday night is a flamenco lover's dream. Vicente Amigo live in concert, guitar in hands, stage set against the Sohail Castle. And Saturday, pop royalty. Sebastian Yatra brings his massive Latin hits and beachside charm to a full crowd under Moonlight.
If you're feeling adventurous, take a trip inland for the Pueblos Blancos Music Festival, a musical trail through Ronda, Monte Anche, and Grazalema, mixing jazz, indie, and local roots. Each town gets its own vibe, and you can follow the rhythm from village to village.
And back on the coast, Noche Viva Franguerola is an open invitation to dance anywhere. Shops stay open, streets become stages, and Plaza de la Constitución turns into a massive cultural jam. One night only, Friday.
More intimate, candlelight concerts are back with a Hans Zimmer tribute at the Palacio Monte Miramar in Malaga on Sunday. Live string quartet, flickering candles, and soundtracks you didn't know could feel so emotional outdoors. Quickfire, let the rhythm guide you.
Sax and Sangria rooftop nights, AC Hotel Malaga Palacio, Wednesday. Full Moon Drumming Circle, Pladiburiana, Nerta, Thursday. Noche Flamenca, Benalmádena Pueblo, Friday from 10 p.m. DJ Lucia, El Cabana Beach Club, Elviria, Saturday sunset session. Jazz with Tapas in Plaza de las Flores, Estepona, Thursday to Saturday.
You'll find all these listed now on malmonegaradio.net. Check under music and nightlife. Our travel pick this week is Pure Summer, a catamaran sunset or night cruise from Malaga Port, complete with a live DJ and a crisp glass of cava. You'll sail past the skyline as it flickers to life, music drifting over the water, lights shimmering on the sea.
It's chilled, social, and surprisingly affordable, starting from just 22 euros. Whether you dance up front or lounge with cava in hand, it's 90 minutes of seaside rhythm you'll never forget. Book your spot now at Malaga Radio Travel. It's under popular tours.
We've had flavor, rhythm, and light. But next, it's time to move, literally.
Our sports and outdoors segment is next, where Andalucia's wild side waits for the brave, the early risers, and the moonlit wanderers.
Malaga Radio.
You can feel it, can't you? The coast slows during the day, but it never stops it, just shifts its rhythm. And in August, the movement becomes more intentional, more shaded, more magical.
It's about walking before the sun wakes fully and moving again when it starts to dip. It's stand-up paddles at dawn and sea breezes at sunset. So whether you're stretching, sailing, hiking, or just floating, here's how to stay active this week without melting.
Start with sunrise. The Sunset Beach Club in Benalmádena actually offers early morning yoga on the sea deck, open to non-guests. It's walking friendly, no mats required. Just bring water and a willingness to breathe deeper than usual.
Nerca, try something different. A full moon kayak tour on Thursday night. You'll paddle along the cliffs of Maro Sergodo with only the moon, the rock walls, and the sound of your oars. They say the water sparkles more after dark. We believe them.
If you're looking for land-based adventure, head inland for a shaded canyon walk through Barranco Blanco near Coin. Cool streams, fig trees, even the odd frog chorus. It's a secret summer reset, best early in the morning.
Down the coast in Estepona, this week's Twilight mountain bike loop is running every evening. You ride into the golden hour and get picked up just after dark. It's part fitness, part sunset therapy.
And if you're staying in the city, Malaga Marina's Sailing School is offering Sail at Sunset taster sessions. 90 minutes on board with a local skipper, even if you've never sailed before. It's calm, it's cool, it's got cava.
Sunrise paddleboard tours, Playa de la Malagueta, daily at 7:30. Moonlight hike, Mil Sierra, Friday at 8:30 p.m. Electric MTB night ride, Benahavis Forest Loop, Saturday. Sunset Yoga, Marbia Club Garden, Thursday and Sunday. Night snorkel with LED torches, La Haire de Robé, Saturday.
You'll find all these listed and bookable now on malagaradio.net under sports and outdoors. Search by town, time of day, or adventure level. Now, if you want to tick off a true bucket list moment, here's our travel pick of the week. Parasailing from Puerto Baños.
They'll strap you into a harness, attach you to the chute, and suddenly You're 650 feet above the sea, looking down on yachts, Marblehead's coastline, and your own toes dangling joyfully in the wind. It's silent up there, just the sound of the wind, just the coast laid out like a map below.
You launch from a specialized winch boat, so no splashes, no stress, and it's only 48 euro, 0 cents, which feels wild for something so cinematic. It runs daily and they're great with first-timers. Book it now at Malaga Radio Travel. It's on their popular tours.
So that's it. Sunrise stretches, moonlight movement, and a quick adrenaline hit in between. This isn't about pushing limits. It's about feeling alive, even when the heat tells you to pause.
Malaga Radio.
So that's your diary for this week. A slower August on the surface, but packed with rhythm, flavor, and those warm open-air moments that only happen here.
From inland village ferias to flamenco in the caves, Moonlight paddleboarding to rooftop DJs, Andalucía doesn't stop in August, it just moves later.
You'll find all the events from today's episode listed now on malagronio.net. And if you're out and about, tune in to Freshly Squeezed every morning for daily tips and local updates from Carmen and me.
And if you've got an event, tour, business you'd love featured, we'd love to hear from you. Just head to the site and click Add Listing or message us directly.
You can also book our featured travel pics and more at Malaga Radio Travel. From boat trips to wine tastings, it's your shortcut to summer plans.
We'll see you next week, but until then,
keep it cool, keep it local, and keep listening to Malaga Radio.
Malaga Radio. Malaga Radio.